Okay, volunteers, you've got your host kits. Now what? Let's dive in. First, you'll have a plan ahead packet with a fancy pen. But please, plan ahead. Don't open this up the day before VBS. This will give you a lot of information that's really going to help you get things started. Inside, you'll have the volunteer training that we talked about a couple of minutes ago that answers some questions that you might have. You'll also have an attendance sheet. And this doesn't have to be super strict. We just love to know who's been able to make it each night. And finally, we have some focus cards. This gets some personal information about the kids that are attending your VBS. We would love to know more information about them, so once you get them filled out, please return them to the church staff, and hopefully we can reach out to them again in the future. Next up, we have your VBS week host materials, and this contains everything that you're going to need to walk your kids through each night of VBS, starting with day 1. Now, we'll just unpack day 1, that way you can kind of see how things are laid out. And the days following that will pretty much be the same with your lessons for the day. So for day 1, at the very start, we have the Bible lesson. Obviously, that needs to be first. Second, we'll walk you through the day 1 craft. That'll give you all the information you need to walk the kids on creating their craft for the day. If there's any other handout or any other material that you need for the craft, it will also be included in your kit. And lastly, we've got the day 1 snack. And this will kind of go over some discussion topics that you could talk about with the kids as they're eating their snacks. Maybe something that you could say that would kind of help you wrap up the day's lesson plus the snack that they're eating. And those will go through days 1 through day 5. So you'll have everything that you need. Next up, this is a kids pack. And this is going to be super fun. We'll unpack all of this in a couple of minutes, but basically you'll have one of these for each kid that you're hosting, and it'll contain everything that they need to get them through the week. You'll also have a couple of extra supplies just in case you need something for your craft. Again, if there's a craft contained in one of the days, we'll make sure that you have everything that you need to get through it. And finally, can't have kids over without liquid gold. We've included some hand sanitizer so everybody stays happy and healthy.